Welcome back. Now, the top employers in South Africa and Africa have been named. Out of the 290 organizations across 31 African countries certified by the Top Employers Institute, Vodacom has ranked the highest on the continent for its people strategies and practices, followed by Unilever and Mondelez. Now, to tell us more, we're joined virtually by Client Success Advisor at Top Employers Institute, Karen Müller. Karen, a very good morning to you. A warm welcome to Morning Live. Talk to us about this survey or study that was conducted about the best employers. What is it about?
Yes. Hi, Lebo. Thank you very much for having us. Thank you. Really appreciate that. Yes, as you mentioned, Vodacom obviously became the first top employer, or ranked first as a top employer within the 290 organizations that we have across 31 African countries. But then also they were ranked number one as well in the South African companies as well. And there were 136 of those companies. Now, what we do with and how we do this and sort of, why we do this is it's twofold. One is that Top Employer Institute is the only global authority that literally validates HR practices, policies, and procedures. And we also work extremely closely with our clients to help them accelerate these practices. And all these countries, worldwide or Africa-wide, everyone is literally enriching the employees' lives, and that is about 12 million employees worldwide that we are actually impacting the lives of employees. The other thing is that Top Employers certification program is about taking those companies. So we've got a whole bunch of these companies that participate. We look into their HR practices, policies, and procedures. We audit that through our highly qualified auditors. We validate those practices. We certify, and then that's when we recognize the employers to become a employer of choice. Mm-hmm. And then in 2024, for instance, we had 121 countries participate with nearly 2,303 organizations worldwide.
Mm-hmm. What are some of the major specifics that you look for when conducting this?
Yes. Great. So we have a few options, and there's a few things that we do look at. And obviously, each client is totally different, right? So each client has their own needs. Some of our clients, or most of our clients, actually use the survey to upgrade their HR practices. So they literally work through the survey, they conduct the survey, they look at the HR practices, and that's when we help them accelerate those practices. They also, and this becomes a journey, right? So it's not just a once-off. A lot of our clients have actually been with us for nearly 10 to 15 years. So it literally becomes an amazing journey that we actually work in partnership with our clients. Secondly, some of our clients have actually looked at this or use this as a certification for employer branding purposes. And our data has showed that whenever they use the certification within various touch points, like, their email addresses or social media or the web pages or the career web pages, what we've noticed that the attraction of employees have increased, as well as the retention of their own employees have also increased. And this is one thing that we've noticed, is that employees want to start working for companies that have the same values and purposes as them. Then the other one that we've got is the alignment of practices. So now if you think about these huge corporates that we've got, where there's about anything between 30 and 50 countries participating, they use this whole survey to take them through their best practices and align those best practices across the countries. Internally, they can also align within the departments. Then we also look at benchmarking. So we've got benchmarking data. They can use the benchmarking data to sort of learn from other top employers. And then we've also got the connect sessions. So the connects are where we connect our clients with each other. So we either connect them individually with each other so that they can learn. They ask each other questions, or we have, the round tables where we have these exploratory type of panels, and we sit and discuss our HR practices. And then there's also the webinars and everything. And then these big events that we have, right? So having that huge room full of our top employers was a proud moment, because it just makes you realize that everyone is working towards the same goal. Everyone has got the same values. Everyone's got the same purpose. And then what do we do with this information? We don't just do the audits and then let go. So we've got a lot of insights. Our insights are data driven, because we collect the information from our clients. We then also conduct a lot of research. So we'll do the surveys, look at what we've got, what we received from our clients, do the research. And then annually, for instance, we have got one of the examples is a World of Work Trends report. You're more than welcome to go to our webpage. You can download that for free, where we have these insights and we provide these insights as well. And then we've also got the best practices. So if we see the best practices within these new companies, we actually promote those, we publish those, and we showcase those for everyone else to see.
And Karen, just before we wrap this up, could you take us through, the newest world of work trends? I mean, we saw after the lockdown, people were working from home, and many companies then decided afterwards that, maybe that system actually works. What are the trends in 2024?
Well, it shot, right? It was absolutely incredible. So I literally did audits, because I was an auditor before. So we literally did the audits before COVID. And then during COVID, we were still doing audits and that. And then after COVID, you could literally see how everything has totally changed, how the environment has changed, how the practices have also changed. So this year's report, and that is already available, we sort of looked at 6 sort of areas. One is the employee. So we're not looking at a group of employees anymore. We're looking at the person, the employee. And they need to be the heart of the company. And we've noticed over a couple of years that has actually increased. So the employees are becoming, the center point. Secondly, we've got AI. So last year we brought AI into the survey. And this year we're going to start looking into not do you have AI, but how are you using AI? What is the ethical reasons behind that?
All right.
And then we've got leadership.
Yeah. All right. Sorry. Apologies for that, Karen Müller, but we have to cut our interview short. Thank you so much for talking to us. Client Success Advisor at Top Employers Institute, Karen Müller, speaking to us about the top employers in South Africa and Africa. Thank you so much there for your time.